Hi, I'm Peggy Rometo with Star Signs for the month of December 2013. If you're Sagittarius from November 22nd to December 21st, what can you expect for the month of December? So let's see. The very first thing for Sages feels like there's an opening. It's almost like a tunnel that you're coming out of. It feels like it could even be like the symbolism of a rebirth, coming through that birth canal into new beginnings, new opportunities, new journeys of the heart, especially around relationships, meaning you could have recently just gotten divorced, or you could have recently left a relationship and or started a new relationship. So there's a new beginning of the heart for Sagittarius. And in this month, especially the first 2 weeks, there's going to be kind of like a sorting out, a letting go of the past, letting some things go emotionally and painfully. You could even have some people from your past come up, knock on your door, and want to bring closure and finish some things with you, or even past people coming back into your life that for fun and games, for having a good time. So I wouldn't be surprised if recently you've reconnected or hooked up with some friends that you've had in the past, or relationships that you've had in the past. And now there's an opportunity though for a little more seriousness, to like really get a little more serious about life, what it is that you want. And the universe is absolutely here to support you. The early part of the month, around 4th, 5th, or 6th, it feels like there's an opportunity that you've got the brass ring in your hand and kind of like, what am I going to do with this? So there's something that you have within your grasp that is going to influence other people about you, about the position that you want to be in life, about something that you want to create magic with. So I want you to look and think about, what is it that I already have in hand? This is not something about what you want to get, but you already have it in hand. And what can I do with it to make magic? And that who can I talk to help me with that? Because it's already right there, but you just have to open your mouth, and people are going to support you with that. So that's the very first thing that comes in. As far as money goes, it feels like very even keeled. It feels like there's kind of like this big spike in it that might be around a contract, opportunity, new business coming in. It could be new ideas that you may have. So not necessarily meaning that it's money today, but it could be about an idea that's going to generate money in the future. I don't want you to kind of get focused in on that. Just see it more bigger picture, and participate that way. Because if you get tunnel vision, then you may miss some other opportunities, because there's a lot of positive things happening the first 2 weeks of the month in terms of all aspects of your life, financially, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. It's kind of like my mouth is watering, which to me is always a good thing. It just means that, it's like the juices of life are going, they're activated. So if you're feeling less than positive about your life right now, you really need to stop and go, okay, I need to get over whatever it is that has me feeling disconnected from the opportunities at hand. So if you're feeling sad or lonely or lost or afraid or, frustrated, you need to do a little work on yourself and just move through it. And however that looks, whether you can grab my book, The Little Book of Big Promises, it will absolutely help you move through whatever's gone on in your life and see the silver lining in it, and really learn from that episode, whatever it was that happened. And there's online meditations that go with it that will help you to move through. But there's no reason at all that you need to be stuck. The other thing is that there's new opportunities for you to be able to kind of flex your muscles, show your worth in the world, especially towards the end of the month. I see some chaos happening, but I also see that you can be the one who comes in and rescues. You can be the one that come in and say, wait, I have the solution. So I definitely feel like at the end of the month, you want to perk your ears up to see that you have solutions that other people need. And that's going to make you feel really good about yourself, because you're going to be able to help other people become calmer, or you're the solution to their problems. So that could be work, it could be relationships. There's a lot of ways that we can be solutions for other people. But I want you to keep that in mind towards the end of the month, because it does get a little frenetic. And if you know your place, it takes that anxiety out of the air, and you can start to look, where can I be the solution for somebody else? How can I help them? And for you, Sages especially, it's really going to help to calm you and really create a path for you that's of the least resistance, but really leads you into having an amazing December and into the 1st of January. So have a wonderful month, Sages. in regards to that. Now, one last thing about relationships for you. You need to have a little more patience with yourself and about what it is you want to create, what it is you want to generate, and not really allow other people to dictate how you feel, whether you feel good about yourself or whether you don't feel positive about yourself or whether you feel really happy. Don't give so much power to other people about your own feelings. I want you to there's a saying that I always, don't let anybody steal your joy. Right? So you want to keep people at arm's length. Are my dogs going crazy or what? Anyway, sorry about that. You want to keep people at arm's length and be able to understand your own feelings and move from there. Because this way you can see it's not always about you. It's about them and what's going on with them. And that it's spilling out maybe into your life. But once you can just kind of push that back and say, oh, that's not about me. They weren't reacting to something I've done. It's just kind of where they are in their life. And I think that will help you to feel more grounded and calm and also not kind of be reactive about whatever's going on for them. And it'll make the whole situation that much better. So I see some kind of upheaval or upset around that you could potentially get caught in towards the end of the month. But if you're aware that it's not about you, it's their stuff, now you can go in and support them and not make it about you. Romantically, I feel love all around you. I feel positive energy. I feel good things. It's a matter of, I see you with indecision. How long is this going to last? Do I really like this guy? Do I really like this girl? Do I want to go through with this? If you're in that kind of place of uncertainty, just go with it. And time will tell. It'll wake you up, and at the end of the day, you really know how you feel. Venus will be in retrograde at the end of the month. Venus is, what that means is stops or it moves backwards. So we don't have that support of that planet of love. So I just wouldn't make any big decisions about breaking up or committing yourself into a relationship at that end of December towards, that first couple of weeks of January while Venus is not supporting us. That's kind of like the only thing that's popping up for me is just kind of like glide through it. Unless you know now that they're not the one or you don't want to go down this path anymore, then it's fine. Or they are the one, then now would be the time to jump in as well. All right, Sagittarius, have an amazing month, and I look forward to connecting with you again next year in 2014. Have a fabulous holiday. Be well.